Okay, here we're going to use the binding agent to thicken the soup. As you can see, the soup is boiling, so we're using the achi. There are so many ways some people use to get the binding agent into the soup. Some use the red oil to mix it and then pour it in. Some take off a part of the soup and use it to get it in. You can also just sprinkle it on top of the soup and turn. Depending on how thick you want it, you can always add more if you want more, or add less if you want less. And remember to clean as you go. It's very important that you don't have a dirty kitchen while cooking. You can leave this to boil for 2-3 minutes while you go prepare the leaf. And as at this moment, this soup has not really taken its name. It can still be called egusi soup. It can still be called any kind of soup until the leaf comes in. So you ask yourself the question, what really determines the name given to a soup? Is it the ingredients? Is it the meat? Is it the thing you use? Or is it the binding agent? For example, you have in the ora soup, the ora is the leaf. You can have the cocoyam soup, where the cocoyam gives it the name. You can have the egusi soup, where egusi is the prominent thing you put inside. You can have the ede soup, where the ede is the prominent thing. On sala soup, where the ede or cocoyam plays a very important role. So now we have our ukazi washed up and ready to go into the pot. Ukazi is the green leaf. Here it's not that green because it's a frozen one. So we use the ukazi. We now put the ukazi, sprinkle the ukazi on top. And remember, if you are going to put this in the freezer, as you sprinkle the ukazi and allow it for a little time of 2 minutes to simmer, it's advisable that you just bring the pot down so as to retain the greenness of the ukazi. We just put it and turn. If you can see, the soup is thick a bit. You put the ukazi. If you like, you can use a very big quantity of ukazi. If you like, you can just use a little bit. It all depends on how you want your soup to be. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the ukazi soup. If you notice, I like to use the wooden spoon because I do not want to spoil the meat, break the meat or the fish into pieces. That's the face of the ukazi soup. And when you test it, I assure you this is really, really, really wonderfully sweet. With a cow leg and other lovely meat. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of another great episode of our ukazi soup. We just turn off the light and take it off the burner, and we'll show you how it is when we put it in a plate. Stay tuned.